We'll work at them together, obviously, but it's...
Oh, hell. I ain't about working them together. I've asked you to stop buying junk food up in here so much, and all you do is buy junk food. The one bad thing is we spend too much money.
Oh, man. Our food bill.
Like, we don't go anywhere, but man, we like to eat. Like,
these kids eat...
I definitely want to have a better plan for our finances for investing for the future. Yes. Like, that's something I'd like to do for 2022.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, because...
Hey, guys, if it's crazy... All right, go now. Wait. Get in there, oh my God!
Hey, guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah. And, have a nice day.
Good God.
I love the Family Mess. Oh,
my God.
Oh, my
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Natalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. Get off your phone, please, and let's start the show.
I'm looking at doodles.
Doodles? Golden doodles?
The dogs, just any kind of doodles.
Natalie's been obsessed for the past month looking for dogs.
It's been months on and off.
For our companion, Kingsley, because she thinks that he needs a friend.
Kingsley does... Oh, shoot, I shouldn't say his name.
Who cares? He's a dog.
He's in here. I don't want to say his name because he might jump on me.
He's licking his foot right now.
Yeah, once you say his name, he's looking up. No, but I want to get him a friend. He's a good dog, and he loves other dogs so much that I want to get him a friend so he has a
Just
friend.
like he was trying to hump on our friend's dog last night. He loves the other dogs too much.
Well, he gets along better with girl dogs. He be trying to dominate the boy dogs all the time.
Yeah. I don't know what his problem is. He has a deep problem doing that stuff.
He needs a friend though.
Natalie's been truly obsessed about this. Every day Ian, what do you think about this dog? What do you think about this dog?
I haven't really found many because most of them are male, and I'm getting a rescue. I refuse to pay $1,500 for a dog.
That's too expensive for a dog.
But that's what most are, $1,500 and up for a dog.
Can you imagine paying $1,500 for a dog?
No.
I mean, I love dogs, but $1,500?
Yeah, no.
For a dog?
Nah, bro.
No, man, I can't do that.
Me neither.
And you got to pay for its shots, food all the time. $1,500?
I know.
You know what? That's probably not a lot of money compared to what people spend on their dogs. You know what I mean?
Some people, someone I know, they said they spent like $2,000 or $3,000 on the dog, but that's not my thing. If you want to do that, we got some neighbors that got two dogs. Two at the same, like within weeks of each other. I'm like, not this chick. Give me a rescue. So I'm trying my best to find a rescue.
That's a lot of disposable income right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a rescue, but it's hard to find a female. For whatever reason, a female rescue between the ages of like 2 to 4 years old or 2 to 5. That's what I'm trying to find for him. Someone who's got the same energy level that he would have, but I haven't found anything yet. So I'm just going to keep looking and searching the rescue sites and see where that goes.
Yeah, hopefully it turns out good.
Yes, at the right time and the right dog.
It's got to be a small dog, though. No big dog.
No, I'm getting a dog around the same size.
All right.
Maybe like an 18-pounder or something.
No big poops, right?
No, 20 pounds or less dog.
20 pounds is that's too much for me.
No, Cody was 18 pounds, and he was a little dog. So,
I guess you're right.
About 20 pounds or less.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Talking about pounds, how's the 5 minutes of pounds coming?
Well,
you're not putting weight on. I know you're
I put on a little bit, but nothing major. But now I gotta.
It's Christmas time, so you should be, getting ready for the new year.
Yeah, that's my problem. It's Christmas time. I've been eating pie, apple pie, ham.
Oh man, you ate that one time around.
Oh, I ate it twice. It's good.
Did I eat it too?
Oh yes, you did.
I did.
Oh yeah, then you keep bringing cookies and all hard old bread in the house.
Why do you blame me for your weight?
I don't know. I did so good for 21 days, and once the 21 days is over, my brain just reset.
Why don't you go on another 21 days or like 50 days?
I don't even know if I could do it again.
Do 50
I don't
days
know
this time.
if I could do it.
You could do it.
I could do it if I could eat once a day. I could do it.
Of course you could do that.
I gotta eat once a day, I think, because I don't know about that.
I think you should do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I need to do something because I'm ready to get the rest of this weight off. I really am. I am. But I have made. I mean, the fact that I got to where I was, but now I have to just get to that next level.
Well, I mean, what does that involve? I mean,
that's why I actually helped me with a meal plan. I told you I need to write down. I need to write something down. Then I can follow it. Right now, I don't have anything written down. I just do stuff.
If I give you a meal plan, will you follow it? That's the question.
Well, as long as we do it to create the meal plan together.
That's the question.
In a way that I can follow it. I know myself, so that's all I need. But I'll figure it out. But that's all I have for 5 minutes.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You know yourself? You know you're going to succeed, or or what?
I know what makes me just not do stuff right. Like I have to have a full plan, or else I'm not gonna follow it. That's just me.
Well, at least you know yourself. So,
man, you sound kind of down today. You better wake up.
What do you mean, better wake up?
We just finished watching like Tom Holland and Spider-Man's. What's that?
Oh yeah.
And you talking like you.
Oh yeah.
You're talking like you're kind of like down.
I'm trying to talk into the new part of my mic.
I know, but
here.
you don't have to be talking so. But like Sleepy Brown. What's up, man?
Because we haven't gotten to the show yet, man.
We are in the show. The show started.
Listen, I'm tired as hell because I've been trying to do a podcast for like 2 weeks now. We're late.
The credits
We're
ran.
late.
The show started. Wake up.
And I'm trying to get the podcast recorded so everybody can hear us.
You ain't got to yell in people's ears.
Stop telling me not to yell. Just let me talk.
You ain't talking, you yelling.
Let me get my stress out. Damn.
Well, all I'm saying is you sound a little down.
We saw Spider-Man today. It was pretty good. I think they talked too much, but it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it.
I thought there was too much talking too, but overall it was an okay movie.
I like seeing all the Spider-Mans in there. I enjoyed it. But man, it was a lot of talk about that movie. Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was hard to find a movie theater to go see it.
Oh, we couldn't find any in the.
We had to go to the bootleg theater that no one likes to go to anymore.
You notice they end up getting full though.
Yeah, they did have a lot of people in there.
Because what happened was they did the same thing we did, and there were no theaters left.
There was no Dolby Digital and all that. We went to an old school theater to see the movie.
People don't care about that stuff. As long as they see a movie, it's pretty good.
Yeah, but they do care because all the Dolby Digitals were all sold out.
Well, because the experience watching a movie in Dolby is really good. You know what I mean?
We watched it in regular.
Movie. It's part of the movie watching experience when you see Dolby Digital stereo, whatever that is. But I
like Zendaya and Tom Holland, so I enjoyed the movie.
What's her name again?
Zendaya.
She is. She's a good actress. I like her. She's good. She's good.
Yeah, she is good. She's got some versatility to her. She's been doing some other kind of roles and trying to branch out a little bit.
I like Tom Holland. He's a good Spider-Man. He's like.
I like Tom Holland on that show, that lip sync show. That's where I love Tom. God. That's where I didn't even know who Tom Holland was.
I mean, he's been on a bunch of movies before Spider-Man.
I know, but I just like him on that lip sync show, and from there I really liked him.
Did you know he's British?
Yeah, but he ain't got no accent on the movie.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know what's up with that.
How come all these British actors are taking over all these American movies?
Oh, I know that a lot of American actors are mad. But anyway, we digress, Ian. So.
Oh, back to the pound. So what's your?
No, I'm done with the pounds.
Oh well. Let's get started with the show then.
All right. Well, today we're kind of wrapping up, doing a 2021.
Yes.
Wrap
all
up.
the fun we had this year with COVID again.
What fun? We ain't even did nothing
COVID
exciting.
the whole year as usual. Again, 2 years in a row.
Did we do? Oh yeah, we did do one family trip. We went to Texas to see my brother.
Did we?
We went to go pick up the car.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
That's the only that's like our only. And then we went to Savannah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Man, my memory sucks.
We did do Jacksonville, but that's like a weekend.
That was. Yeah,
but Savannah was good. That's the first time we both been to Savannah.
Savannah, I had next time we're gonna go on no work. We're just gonna take like real vacation and get it done. But that was fun though. I had a good time there.
Savannah got good food. That's why I need to go back. I'm a foodie, so I need to go back to Savannah.
But I think everybody told us that Savannah does have good food. Like if you go there, all the food that you have is going to be really good.
Enjoy the food.
I had a good time there. You're right. We got to go back again.
Yeah, so hopefully next year we'll have some trips. But so we're going to kind of recap our 2021 as far as our family, our finances, and our personal growth. Like how have we grown this year?
How have we grown
in
this
2021?
That's a good question.
So I'm going to start with some of our family stuff, right? So family-wise, for our recap, our kids, one started 6th grade and now 12, and the other one
school for both of them. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Why you interrupt me, man?
Did I interrupt you?
Let me finish talking.
I was trying to put my comment in there.
Dang. Let me talk. Let me finish my phrase. I don't know what's going on with you today. All right, so we got 12-year-old started 6th grade, and then the 15-year-old started 9th grade. And the 15-year-old was in private school, and he did not want to have to change schools, but I made him because I feel like it's best for his overall growth as a person, to have some adversity and they had a good program, the construction program at the public school. So I wanted him to pick up some kind of skill or trade while in high school. So when he gets out, he has other things that he can do, if he doesn't want to go to college or whatever he decides to do. I don't know. That's all on him. But I was, that's been exciting. That's been an adjustment for both. But I'm just glad that I don't have to drive the 15-year-old back and forth anymore. Because I was spending an hour plus driving back and forth. It was 20 minutes each way to pick him up, and that was twice a day. drop off and pick up.
And then Granenberry, I would add like another 20 minutes.
Yes,
sometimes.
and having to stop at and I was taking him to his doctor's appointments twice a week.
That's right.
That was a lot. And then I still had to work. I had business to run. I had all these things to do.
Then I had to pick him up sometimes too.
That was very rare. But that was, that's been good. So he didn't want to go, but now he says the school's not so bad. And that's positive because he made the soccer team. He tried out and made the varsity soccer. So that's been like really good.
As a freshman.
And then our 6th grader, he did track and he found out that he loves to run.
Tell them the story behind how he even joined up with track.
What's the story behind that?
Remember, he didn't want to do track at first. Remember
he didn't want to do track. He didn't want to do band. I forced him to do the band, and he plays the tuba.
Sam, I want you to do track. I don't want to do track. We're like, you got to do something. And then he just kind of, I don't know what he was
All the other
do.
kids are doing it. That's why he did it.
Is that what he?
A lot of kids are doing it.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, because one day's like, Dad, I want to do track. I'm like,
that's because it went from cross country to track. All the kids went to do track. A lot of kids did cross country, and then the next set of kids did track.
Oh, so Samuel somehow wanted to show the other kids that he could do track.
I guess because he was trying to do cross country. Remember, we had to tell him he could not do it because of his feet.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he tried to do it, and we're like, no, you can't run because that's too. Your feet will mess up your feet.
Damn.
Because he's got the flat foot problem.
I forgot about that. Damn.
Yeah, and so for both kids, I'm really proud of them for finding something that they enjoy and it's something that can build their confidence. Because I know as a parent, I have not done the best job of instilling confidence in our children.
Yes, you have.
They don't have confidence at
kids.
all.
It's not
so
us.
To see them find something that they're good at and excel at. Because Noah, he's one of the top. He's like they got 3 top scorers right now, and he's one of they're all tied for top score, and he's one of those as a freshman on his team. So for him, that's a big confidence booster, and he's always kind of feeling down about himself. And then for the other one, he never had a sport.
Samuel,
he never had a sport, so now he's got a sport, and now he's actually good at it because he went to his districts, and then he got like first place in a couple events and third in another.
Overall in the county.
In the county, right. So that's good.
Yeah, I'm proud of him, man. He did a really good job this year. I don't think he missed maybe 1 or 2 practices, and he freaked out about going to band concert. They're good boys, though. They did a good job this year. So hopefully they continue it next year and the year after that, and they advance in their training and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and on the downside for this year, we did lose some family members, but they had lived long lives, which is good. They lived long lives, so I guess I don't ever get too sad when people live like in their 80s and above or whatever, because it's not like that's not most people don't. Not everyone gets to live that long, so that's a blessing in itself.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's sad to see that we lost life, but at the same time, I'm glad that they had good lives.
Yeah, 80, 90 years on this earth, if you can make it, you're blessed. You know what I mean? With all the stuff that's against you, gosh, just making it and living that long.
Right.
Good grief.
So what did I learn family-wise? So actually, what did you learn family-wise this year, Ian?
Do I have it written down on the paper?
What did you learn?
What does it say? What does it say on my paper?
You don't even know what you learned family-wise?
I didn't memorize it. I wrote it down. Oh, the first thing I learned.
Why don't you take your own notes?
I have it
now you
written
took my
down
notes.
is it's difficult to plan for your future retirement when kids cost so much money.
That's what you learned.
Hell yeah, that's what I learned. It's,
okay, so what are you going to do different now?
So when I say that, I mean because it's not just us, but we're paying for our kids, sports, tutoring, and whatever else it costs. But if you don't invest in them, you want them to make it, but then you realize the more I pay for them, the less I'm paying for my retirement. You know what I mean? And then you have to think about, well, how do I balance this out? It's been very difficult for me to think about how I'm going to balance this out as the kids' needs increase as they get older. But it's something I'm going to have to think about and work on, and maybe take the money I have and invest it a little differently. I don't know. I have to really think about that because I don't want the kids to be short-sighted about their futures. I want them to give them as much opportunity as I can, whatever I can control. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. On to the next one.
Wait, you told me. Okay, so like finances, so last year, financial wise, we actually saved money. We were better than we've ever been.
Oh yeah, because of COVID,
and we saved a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true.
Which was really good. Because for a long time we were kind of not doing that great with saving money.
As long as Natalie gives me the money to save, we save it. But if I give her the money, she doesn't save nothing. So I'm the saver in this. Just give it to me.
I semi-save, kind of, sort of.
What do you save?
I know you save, so I don't worry about it.
What do you need to worry? Because if I
know
die,
that's what life insurance is for.
Oh, damn.
Maybe I should start making those plans.
You're a terrible person. I think about the same thing too. So get out of here. So,
no, but if anything happened, that's what. Yeah, but overall, I mean, I try to say I don't save like you do, but I know you're better at it, so I leave it to you. That's all. And then Ian, you got like your job. You got a pay raise this year.
Yeah.
So that was good because you got a new job.
Yeah,
and you
I got a new job and it came with a pay raise, a little bit more responsibility, but it's a job I want. So
yes,
I'm glad that worked out well.
Yes, that was a good thing for for as far as finances. But the one bad thing is we spent too much money.
Oh man. Our food bill.
Like we don't go anywhere, but man, we like to eat. Like
these kids eat so much food.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Every time we go out, actually, every time we do go out to eat, our 15-year-old tries to order 2 meals.
Jeez.
2 meals. Like you're at a restaurant. Imagine going to a restaurant and ordering a hamburger and also a chicken sandwich. 2 whole meals at a sit down restaurant.
Last time he caught me, he's not doing that crap again. 1 food item and that's it. We're not going through this again.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that we spent way too much money.
God.
But so financializes, other than spending too much on your kids, what did you learn for 2021 as far as your finances?
I learned that if you really want to enjoy life, you have to plan it well, and you can't save and every single bit of money you have for retirement. You got to do stuff together as a family.
Right, you still got to live.
Yeah. You have to plan. Plan it out well. If you're going to do something with your family, plan it out several months at a time.
Or save. Yeah,
save up a little bit of money.
Save a little bit of money every month or every check.
But I think as we get older, it's important to have experiences. Experiences are extremely important to have as you get older. And I think if you sit there and just save and retire, I think you're going to miss out on a big part of life and what life is. Meeting people, going to different places, different cultures. I'm looking forward to that when I can travel and do that and just go all over the place. I really am. I think about that all the time. I mean, if that's something I could do now, I would jump on it very quickly.
So that's what you do different. Well, so what specific are you going to do in 2022 that would be different?
I want to, if depending on COVID, I want to point my finger someplace in the globe and like plan a trip there.
So what do you mean depending on COVID? Why are you going to like COVID? Let me tell you, I met this lady. I know this lady through real estate investing, and I was talking to her. This year, she'd been like to Italy.
I know.
She'd been to all all these different places.
No, when I say COVID,
and even though COVID's going on, she's done all this stuff.
I'm saying that it depends what these other countries are. I'm still gonna book my airplane ticket and travel. You know what I'm saying? But I got to find a country that is not strict on their policies to let you travel in and out of the country. That's
you got the jab, so you can go wherever.
Man, that's what
just flash that card like bow.
Man, that damn card.
Vaxxed. Throw your Vax card out there.
So I should have more than enough vacation next year to where I can point to someplace on the globe. And I think financially we can save up and have enough and then go for like a week and a half, 2-week vacation. We could do that.
Yeah, we've never done that. I think we did 5 days once. One time we did a 5 days. That's when we went to California. Well, you and I went to California without the kids.
We did. How many days was that?
That was 5. Wasn't that 5 days? Yeah,
no.
That wasn't 5 days?
It was almost 5 days.
Well,
I think it was
maybe 4.
Days.
Well, 4.
No, it was more than 3.
But we've never had like a 2-week vacation.
We ended up going. Remember, we drove to Venice in that little car, that little team.
Yeah, I got a parking ticket.
Oh, you did get a parking ticket?
Hell yeah, damn busters! What city ain't got no darn credit card machines? And then they want to charge you. There's nowhere to get change. Yeah, don't let me talk about
what's
that.
Crazy is that all these parking spaces now have an app on your phone where you just call in.
Yeah, but that was a few years ago. They didn't all have that.
Well, get down, dog. But they should all have it now. So, but yeah, that's what I do differently. I want to travel. Just pick a country and let's go there, or see more of the United States. We didn't get to see much this past year because of no traveling or anything. But
we could have traveled. We just didn't do nothing. We just didn't make it a priority.
You know what? For my birthday this year, I still think I'm going to take a flight out west to like Utah or something just to see snow and do 1 or 2 things and fly back.
Oh, that's on you. So let me think about what did I learn in 2021?
Hater.
Anyway.
You sound like a damn hater.
Yeah, I just learned that we spend too much money.
We do.
On food. That's what I learned.
We do.
I learned about actually no. What I learned in 2021 about as far as finances are other ways of creating money, not creating, but making money and investing your money. Like that's something that I learned in 2020 and 2021. Like people talking about these index funds, so I'm learning a little bit more about that. And then people talking about like, the IRAs and self-directed IRAs and all those different things. I've learned more about that in 2021. And then what would I do different in 2022? I definitely want to have a better plan for our finances for investing for the future. Yes. Like that's something I'd like to do for 2022.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, because it's like I know I need to save, but it's like how do I actually do it? What that guy calculated how much we'd have to save a month to retire in 10 years. And I was like, oh God.
How much was it a month?
It was like $5,000.
It was $5,000 a month for the next 10 years. That's what it was.
Yeah, to retire in 10 years.
10 years from now, we'd have to save $5,000 a month, which we probably could do if we really wanted to, but it's...
Then how much? Yeah, but then you ain't going to be living life, right? You got no YOLO going on.
I mean, God, it's so hard to save $5,000.
That's like, so anything's possible, but at what cost? And that's the cost, the opportunity cost.
Yeah, there's going to be an opportunity cost because if you're going to save $5,000, you're not doing much of a lot of stuff.
But yeah, that's what I learned. Though. But I want to try to at least find new ways of investing and actually start investing, like actually do it in 2022.
You know what? We could save the money we have, and then if some of these investments work out for us, we could somehow still get that because $5,000 a month is what 12 times 5 is 60,000 a year or something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's like living on one salary.
I mean, if we could do that somehow, then we can make this work.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Hopefully.
And then personal growth.
Yes.
So what's been your personal growth this year, Ian?
Not giving a damn about anything.
Is that growth or is that regression?
I don't know, man. You know what? Graduating from seminary and growing spiritually more. I'd like to grow more, like talk to God more.
What spiritually growth you got?
No, I said I want to do it more. That's what I'm saying. I want to do that more, because I've been so jaded by a seminary the last 10 years that I finished
10 years.
I finished my last class. I didn't even care. I just didn't care. I was just so tired and burnt out. I've been burned out the last 2 years just trying to get this done.
But you made it through. Yeah. And you made it through debt-free, so you should be proud of yourself.
Debt-free.
Woo! Pat yourself on the back.
Oh, well, that's the one good thing about it, debt-free. But, I have a lot of thinking and personal growth to do still. I do. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think I need a lot of alone time the next coming up year. Just more times away, just to think. I think that'll help me to have a different perspective on my growth. More time alone, definitely. Because I don't get time alone. You don't either. You need more time alone than me. You do. You do. You know it's true.
That's part of being a mother.
You know it's true. Stress.
So that's all your personal growth. Anything else personally for 2021?
No, I got nothing.
So what did you learn as far as personal growth? What did you learn in this past year?
I learned I need to take more risk for my future. I can't.
Oh, yes.
I can't stand back and say.
I
can't stand back and say, oh well, the money I have, I'm just going to sit and just let it sit here over here. No, I have to actually take a risk, do a little bit of research and see what's going to work and what can work for you and me, and then take a risk, because taking a risk is super scary. I realize that when I'm listening to some of these people talk, I'm like we went to that class and I'm listening to people how they make money. The one thing they all had in common is they took a risk. They all took a risk.
Yeah.
Some took bigger risks than others, but you don't make it unless you take a risk.
That's why I started my business, because I realized I wasn't taking risks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're going through life like because
it's easy. When you go through life and it's easy and you don't have to take a risk, people feel safe, like I'm cool here. But what happens if something happens to you? And what are you going to do then? You got to get out there, move, try something new, take some type of risk. Life is just life.
So that's your plan for 2022 then?
Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit more risk when it comes to my finances to try to grow it a little bit and just,
yes, because
do something different.
Ian is the person.
What?
I'm going to talk about you for a second. How your lack of not wanting to take you're not wanting to take risk and how bad it is. So when
That's
Ian
right.
and I'll never forget this story about Ian. We
right.
went on our honeymoon. This is like how many years ago? 18 years ago.
I don't know where this is
and
going.
We went to Lake Tahoe, which is you can gamble across the street. So we're in the casino.
I remember this one.
I'm a small time gambler because I don't mess with gambling because I don't like losing my money. But I will start with the small.
This is
so
funny.
I had some quarters.
It was like 70.
I had like $10 in quarters.
I thought it was like $20 in quarters.
Maybe it was 20.
Like that. Yeah.
Right. And so I basically started with 25 cents and I grew the 25 cents to like $20 or $30.
No, it was more than that.
And Ian's like, Natalie, cash out. And I said, Ian, That's quarters, man. Like, I'm having fun. I'm rolling the slots. Like, I'm not gonna just cash out.
You can't give the casino back their money, man. Take it and go.
He was like so nervous about my quarters.
Yes,
I started with 25 cents.
Anxiety.
To me, it's like if I start with 25 cents and I leave with 25 cents, I'm good. Or if I leave with nothing, because I started with 25 freaking cents.
I don't want the casino to win nothing. I want to take it all from them when we're going gambling. All of it.
This man harassed me so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, you are so boring.
Well, you know what?
You're like, my favorite color is white. That's like how you were acting.
Listen, but that's not me anymore. I've learned my lesson.
Well, that was 18 years ago, but you do still have quite a bit of that. But that was like your peak of me seeing how less of a risk taker you are.
Well, that's because I grew up poor, man. I grew up poor, so I'm very traumatized by anything having to do with wasting money and doing stupid stuff with money they don't need to be doing. That's why I've changed a little bit, because Natalie and I have a little bit more successful in our career choices, but man, it's been difficult. Like, I don't like buying cheap stuff anymore. I realize that the cheap stuff doesn't last. See?
So that's like one of your childhood traumas then. So when you grew up with not having a lot, so then it caused you to then have that fear.
Almost like hoard. I'm not hoard money, but really save money and really see the value of money and work hard.
Yeah, that's why even we'll talk about you again.
Oh, here we go. What did I do?
No, because you're not wanting to spend money.
No.
Even like my wedding ring, which is not that expensive.
No.
But I refuse. I was like, you know what? If he won't buy me a decently priced ring, and I'm not talking a 3 or 6 month salary ring. I didn't want that. But I was like, if he can't spend a few thousand, like $1,000 or more dollars, because that was like a huge deal for you. I was like, I'm not going to marry you. I was like, I can't live with somebody who's afraid to spend some money on me every now and again.
I spent $1,600 on you.
I know, and that was a huge deal back then for you.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Right. So I knew you were serious at that point. But I knew, because I didn't even want like a ring. Like I really could have had a most basic ring.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
It could have been zirconia.
You better spend some money on
me.
Ian.
But I had to make sure that you were willing, because you were so cheap.
I was.
You would not spend money on anything.
I wouldn't.
And so because I'm like, I can't marry somebody.
Cheap.
Yeah. And that's why
why we got money now, because I was so cheap back then.
But that's why I told you I wouldn't. That's why I told you you better spend some money on my ring. Not because I really wanted a ring that costs any real money.
I should have known who I was marrying at the time.
But because your lack of ever wanting to spend money on me.
Nah, man.
And that's where I was like, oh hell no.
But
I ain't living with that.
But I've come around full circle. I spend money now. I don't even think about it now. I'll spend money now on something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that was back then. That's where I started. And that's where you started.
Just thinking, Jesus, I got a job. Starting out at $40,000 back then was like the best thing ever in my life, because I never had much money, So it's a big deal for me, man. But I mean, you grow up and you change and realize you don't have to be as scared, and as long as you make good decisions with your money and your finances, you'll be fine.
Right. And it's never too late to start. That's one of the things about money.
Yeah.
I mean, we started late. We we did the house thing, sold the house, paid off the debt. Yeah. That was late in life. That was like only 5 years ago.
Can you imagine we would have done that early on? Like in our 20s and 30s and said, hey, we'd probably be retired or close to it right now.
Man, we'd be chilling like our friend we're going to have on the show in a few weeks. Because she told me how her and her husband used to borrow Wi-Fi because they were trying to pay off all their debt. They didn't even have Wi-Fi at their house, right?
They were
serious.
They made more sacrifices than we did.
Right, but now they're living the good life.
Well,
you're about to build a nice house.
If you struggle for a couple of years early on, in your 20s, late 20s, early 30s, you'll make it if you do it right.
You have to have a show a little bit about sacrifice.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm just looking so forward to have her on the show. I can't wait.
Well, yeah, so we'll talk to her in a couple of weeks, though. But so as far as myself, for my personal growth, I've really worked on my mindset this year. Overall, I think I've done really good with changing my mindset. I'm not as negative. Now, like the last few weeks, I had some great weeks, and then now I'm like in this... I don't even know, man. I'm like, I feel like Charlie Brown with the cloud over me, or whoever had the cloud over them.
Linus had the dirt.
Well, whoever got a cloud, like Charlie Brown had bad luck. So I feel like Charlie Brown right now with this, like, things just keep happening. But it's not, that's temporary and it's not permanent. But I definitely have worked on my mindset and shifted on how I see the world and how I see things. So instead of focusing on what's wrong, I am definitely more so focusing on what's right and what is going well.
That's good.
And I've had a lot more positive than negative.
Good job, DJ.
Yes. So I had that mompreneur weekend. I'm in like a mom entrepreneur group.
Yes.
And we
had
a whole a weekend retreat, and I talked about that a little bit, but that was fun.
Yeah, that's good. And then I did notice you were doing some good things. I like when you do good things for yourself and you try. I've always looked up to you when you try to change and things about your life. You actually take steps. I like that.
Because I can't. That's my thing now. I'm not all about solutions.
Yeah.
Like, tell me the problem once, and then I need the solutions. We can't just sit on dwell on the problem.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
I've noticed that you've definitely taken a lot of classes and done things this year because you want to change that part of your life. I've done that. I don't give a damn what I do. I just.
But also, our children's negativity that's what also motivates me to keep doing better.
Yes,
because they're so freaking negative.
Yeah, both me and Natalie really. I mean.
The negativity.
We got a struggle ahead of us with these kids, but we try to. Every time they say something negative, we try to say, "Hey, how about turning it around and saying something positive about your experience?"
Yes,
and we
all we do is complain,
and we do it every day.
Maybe it's a teenager. I don't know if it's a teenager thing that they complain so damn much.
You know what? As long as we keep doing it, eventually they'll get it. But
I hope
we can't.
I get tired of listening to that.
We can't let them keep thinking negative mindset stuff because my God, it's so annoying.
Yes, and then like the last episode, the last couple episodes ago, where I talked about my discipline with my fast. Like that was huge for me.
Yeah, that was the last episode we did.
Yeah, so that was like a big, huge thing for me to be able to take that, to be able to be disciplined.
Amen.
For 21 days of my life.
You impressed me with that because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think in a gazillion years that you of all people. Not saying that I don't love you any less, but in your past you've never done anything like that before, like nothing like that. So I was like, I hope she does it, but if whether you do it or not, I'm still going to be here for you, But
yes,
I mean, I was very proud of you when you did that 21-day fast. I mean, I was just like, wow, if you could do that, you could do anything.
I know, that's why I had to do it. Because I was like, if I can do this,
you could do anything,
especially with my food
21
problem,
days with like a fast
with no sugars,
and you lost weight.
I had juice, but I didn't have no candy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And there was candy sitting there staring at me for days on the couch with the kids from Halloween.
So you losing weight, that's just you. It has nothing to do with if you can or cannot. You can do it.
It's all mental for
if
me.
you want to.
Yes, it's all mental.
Because I'm like, well, if you did it for 21 days, you could do anything for 21 days if you want to. You can go on a meal plan for 21 days. You can do anything you want for 21 days and be successful at it.
Yes.
Because you did it.
Yes.
And it was hard. What you did was hard. I don't think I could do that.
But that's why I learned that I can have self-discipline. That's like my thing that I learned. And then I learned that I can be more positive.
Yes, you can.
So that's what I learned. And what I'm going to do different for 2022, for me, personal growth wise, what am I going to do different? I am going to set more goals. Mm-hmm. And I have to learn, for me, I have to definitely learn how to be on a schedule and stick to it. That's like my main thing for this year.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's to stick to it because I always feel like my time, even my coach I work with, he's like, yeah, you got a lot on your plate. You do a lot, but you can do it more efficiently. So I'm like, yeah, I can do better. So that's one of the main things I'm working on is more not self-discipline, but more organization with my time. And blocking out time to do things and actually sticking to the plan. That's my 2022 personal goal.
Oh, good. Those are good goals. I think you'll make those. I think we'll work at them together, obviously, but it's...
Oh, hell. I ain't about working them together. I've asked you to stop buying junk food up in here so much, and all you do is buy junk food.
I need to stop.
You bring hard-o bread in here.
You know what?
You bring cookies.
I need to start caring about getting abs again. That's my problem is I don't care about abs right now, so I just eat all that crap because I don't care.
Well, yes, get abs. Ian, I need you to have some abs.
No, you need to say Ian. If you say Ian,
your belly is round when your shirt it pops out a little.
Yes. So if you tell me that,
I just told you because that's a fact.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I need to.
When your shirt, because it's not as round as it used to be.
It used to be
when you
round.
let yourself go for a while.
It was awesome back then. That's what I need to hear. Ian, I'm disappointed. Your abs don't look as good as they used to. If you tell me
you ain't got no abs.
I know. I have some. There's some there.
I mean, no. There ain't no ribs showing, bro.
No, there's if you touch it with the finger.
That don't count. You can't have to touch them because they're always there. Everyone has them there.
Yeah, they're there.
But they have to be showing by themselves without any manipulation.
I almost feel bad enough to change, but not really. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm telling you, I used to care about abs. I don't give a damn about abs anymore. I'm just like, whatever. I mean, I need something else to
care about me and not eating junk by not bringing it home for a while. How about that? Care about your children.
How about this? I'll get abs if you lose 15 pounds. What? We should shake on it.
I don't need you to have abs that bad, bro.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna get abs then. I'm just saying I was hoping we'd work on something together.
I can work it.
And say, hey,
but I have to lose the weight for then you to get the abs. What the heck?
I'll get abs in 30 days easily because I already know what I have to do. So for me, it's not a big deal. I just have to just cut my carbs literally, and then I'll get abs in 30 days. That's
we'll
it.
see.
I ain't got to do nothing else. That's it. Cut carbs, abs, I'm done. But if I do that, then that means I won't be eating any sweets and nothing else like that and bring nothing else in the house. That's the only way that's going to happen.
That would be great. Yeah.
Why don't we shake on that?
Not to bring any more sweets in the house?
No. If I get abs, like visible abs. If I get visible abs, we should give it a time frame. What, like 45 days? Like a real time frame?
I don't know if I can lose 15 pounds unless I do no sugar.
You lost 15 pounds.
Unless I do
with
no
your
sugar.
21-day fast.
Unless I do no sugar.
That's what I'm saying. You can do it.
All right, I can do it.
We could say like, hey, let's shake hands 45 days
All right,
from now.
fine. We'll shake on
You
it.
want to do this?
So today is what? I think we should start January 1st.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. That's the hardest time of year.
Okay. Let's make a deal.
January 1st to February 15th. That's 45
January
days.
1st to February 15th. Natalie and I are going to make a bet. I am going to try to get my abs back, and then Natalie's going to attempt to lose 15 pounds in that time frame.
God.
You want to shake on it
So
now?
wait, what do we win? What do I win?
Oh.
I need some motivation here. I need something.
Oh God, money's not motivation. What do you want? I mean,
There ain't nothing. That's the problem. I have no motivation.
do you want to like go-karts or something? I don't
There
know.
ain't nothing. I need something.
I mean, what do you want though? I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
What do you want? Do you want me to buy you something? Huh?
I don't want nothing. That's the problem. The only thing I want is my speakers. I'm going to buy them myself.
Okay.
But I'm going to go buy them myself tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Because I've been waiting for weeks to get them.
Man.
I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. We'll talk about it the next episode.
Do you want to shake on it now?
Okay, we can shake and then we'll figure out what the bet's for.
All right, January 1st. Look at that. January 1st to February 15th. Natalie and I make a bet. Natalie has to lose 15 pounds. I have to gain visible abs in 45 days. You're going to be shocked. I'm going to get my abs back. And you're going to be like, damn,
I am
Ian.
so off the wagon. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
I already know I'm going to do
I'm
this.
going to have to call it God. I'm just going to be a God thing again because I can't do it with myself.
Once I know I have something to do, the thing about me is I've always been like this. Once I know I have to do something, I'll just do it.
I can't do that.
I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll stop the sugar. I'll stop the carbs, and I'll change my whole diet literally overnight.
I can't do that. I have to be for God. It has to be a God thing for me to do.
And then I'll get sick for about 2 days because I have to go through carb withdrawal. So I'll actually get sick. And then once I do that, after about the fourth day, I'm done.
Right.
I'll keep working out, exercising, and my abs will be in. I'm so confident my abs will be in about 3 weeks. They'll start coming in. I'm not wrapping up yet. And but I'll be ready to go. I'm excited. I can't wait for this.
She's like a little schoolgirl. Good grief.
I got to think about what I want.
All right.
All right.
So we'll take us out, Ian.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the show. If you guys want to comment on the podcast, please log into the Facebook Family Mess Podcast.
Yeah, let us know what did you learn for 2021.
Yes,
and what are you going to
please.
do different in 2022?
Yes, and join us on our streaming formats at Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, and all the other podcast platforms. Join us. Please subscribe and like. We love you guys. It's been a great year.
Family Mess.
Take care, guys. God bless.
Oh,
Let's go, Sam! Go, Sam! Go, Sam! Go, Sam!
And 8, Antoine at noon. Heat 5 or 5. Lane 3, Yanar Cole.
Go, Sam! 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 Yeah. Good job, bro. So he likes him better. Oh, nice. And
Come on, Noah. Go. Yes, come on, Noah.
oh, get it. Yes.
He was working.
I got it.
Working.
No, I did. I think I did. Oh, God, did I get it? Oh, no. I think I might have turned off the wrong angle. Oh, I think I did.
That was so nice.
I turned on the camera.
That's how he scored the goal against.
That's what I came to
Got
see.
after the break, same way. I was 1-3.
You need some water.
Come on, man. You can't. All right, man.
did you hear that?
That was nasty. You stink.
Untitled says thank you for watching.
Mess, family mess.